No blights, no war. Wouldn't that be a fine thing?
A fine thing indeed, Warden-commander. I see that you are possessed of a unique and stunning vision. I would be honored to do what I can to make it reality.
That awkward moment where everybody wonders if Rheland is actually telling the truth.
Are you lying?
Yeah.
He's
Roll.
thinking about it. He's lying.
I think he's thinking about it, but the fact that she described the archdemon as a thing of beauty, kind of like, wait a minute, this is...
Roll.
Well, they probably are quite beautiful before the Darkspawn get to them. With their big anime eyes.
Ooh,
So
ooh.
moe.
Notice me, senpai.
Oh no, Darkspawn!
Notice me, maker, senpai.
Oh dear. Yeah, and you notice as she's talking, like the fervor builds.
Yeah. I mean, Rheland does want Orlais to rule the entire continent, but even he knows what a fucking crazy pants lady sounds like.
He wants Orlais to rule under its own merits, I'm sure.
Yes, not by the will of some horrible undead blood magic. You don't need any Darkspawn help to kill elves.
Who said there was undead involved? You're jumping to some conclusions there.
That's just racist.
Okay. Well, then, Rheland, if you're going to follow me, I will, of course, require certain assurances.
Of course. Simply speak of it, and it shall be done.
Alright. Give me your hand.
Okay, Rheland reaches out, stretches his hand out. A little
Okay.
trepidation.
She puts down the knife she's been using to eat her food with, pulls out another knife,
Oh god.
pulls out a vial, cuts open your palm, and starts dribbling your blood into the vial.
And she pulls out another knife.
Rheland
This
Blubber's
one's for
like a
your
baby.
crotch.
Anything happen to me?
No,
But she has a
you're
vial of your
bleeding,
blood.
but she has a
Oh,
vial of
yeah.
your blood.
Oh, okay.
Just like that crazy guy in Orzammar has Canis blood.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
We
once
seem to
she's
be leaving
done,
our blood around a lot of places.
once
Only
she's done, once she's done, Rheland pulls his hand back and presses a napkin into it or something. It's just like, oh, what was that about?
Holds it up.
Staunches it
She
with a
stop-
roll.
She stops the vial, holds it up in front of her eyes, and swirls your blood around. As I said, assurances.
Rheland suddenly remembers what they did with Canis blood or somebody. We did something like this before. I just can't remember what it was.
There was a creepy dude in Orzammar who wanted her blood.
That's right, yeah. So Rheland just kind of keeps the pressure on his cut and just says, as you say, Lord Commander.
Make me a cutting check, actually. at that.
Okay.
So she now literally has a gun against Rheland's head.
Okay, you don't know. You something about that sounds familiar. About someone having a vial of someone else's blood, but you can't quite put your finger on what.
Okay.
It certainly won't make fire erupt from his eyeballs.
Not at the moment. Otherwise, you have a very nice dinner
Oh boy.
with an incredibly crazy woman.
So does he get to first base, second?
He gets to -4th for
Which base
gave her
is
his
take a
blood.
vial of your blood?
It's the one just up from Take Your Kidney.
Oh, that's later.
Rheland wakes up and bats a vibes.
What the hell? No, eventually she just she allows you to escort her back to her apartments, and then bids you a very firm good night.
Shuts the door in his face. He's like, damn. Nothing?
Not a thing.
It's alright, he wouldn't have been able to perform.
Now the cut on his hand. The
Well,
blood loss. Now he can't get it up.
oh, well. Is that the hand he uses? Are we going down that path?
Oh. I don't know, which hand was it you extended? He's not even dignifying that with a response.
Oh, I have no idea.
So yeah, so I guess eventually Rheland returns to the barracks.
Does he look dehydrated?
Well, he's got a napkin on his hand.
I'll get him,
Rheland
Here.
just staggers back in and just kind of looks at Amek with this completely, understanding expression of just everything he saw talking to her.
Hammock just
And he
nods
just kind of
back.
says, "She cut me."
With
Too bad it wasn't your neck.
what?
With a knife.
No, so she didn't bite you. Okay.
No, she cut my hand, took my blood, and put it in a vial.
That's very bad. Why did...
She wanted me to prove my loyalty, so I stuck out my hand.
do you not remember what we did?
I remember something vaguely like it, but I didn't know what she was gonna do until she did it.
Oh my God! Maker.
So
No, it's fine. It's a mating ritual.
you can
from
fix
around
it,
here.
right, Amek? You can fix it. It's a magic thing.
Agram looks up from his notes.
Is there some way to replace all of his blood? I don't...
No.
She didn't take all of it, just a little.
What would
It's
you
not
take
the-
blood for? Thanks, Agram.
Well, when you become a circle mage, they take some of your blood and put it in a vial and preserve that blood, so that if they ever need to find you, they can.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bad news!
And
Very
also,
deadpans this. It's
and also
great.
a blood mage with your blood can do things to you. You
They
know,
certainly don't have a blood mage on their
you
side.
know, like Blacktail, the blood mage.
No. No, of
The
course
blood
not.
mage who had you tied up in a cave. Remember the cave, Rheland?
He doesn't actually remember the case.
Damn.
Agram
Well,
said,
wait.
sure,
What
we're
if,
fine."
what if you take some of my blood too, and then maybe you can fight over it, or something? Rheland's like a 40-year-old person trying to ask why the ones and zeros aren't going through the cord.
Oh.
Well, no, I can't do that. I'm not a blood mage. That would be illegal and terrible.
Even if either of us were a blood mage, we're not Blacktail level blood mage. He controlled a castle.
And MX statement, Agram person eyebrow, like, even if we were blood mage, what?
Okay, what about this?
Strictly speaking, for a Grey Warden, being a blood mage is A-okay.
Yeah, they don't care.
Strictly speaking.
Then what? Kenneth, you snuck into her office after we left, right?
Yep.
I saw you in that stupid suit of armor. What did you find?
You humans are way too big. It's that, or just like
That's what
you
she
seem to think that you need all of this armor.
Oh, did you find anything in
Well,
her
you didn't see
files?
me get cut in half by a barbarian.
Well, she had a note about some books from O.
Oh.
Oh, from
Oh.
Oprah.
Yes.
Oprah's book club.
She's a member of the book club.
Real
They
popular in
get so many
Orzammar.
tomes from the north.
Tell me, how's Gail doing?
She told B not to come back, but has a feeling he may be. I don't know if that's because of us or not. And she had a
Blacktail.
yeah, that's what I think.
No.
And
He's
perhaps,
really bad at code names.
perhaps O is in this Absalom person.
She had a date written down in one of the books that talked about something happening in a couple of weeks.
What was
About
the date?
2 weeks.
2
It
weeks.
was this specific date in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Cultural lore checks.
Hagram is gonna. Can I do historic or cultural? Is
Cultural
that
lore.
the only one? All right, but that's cunning, right?
Yeah, they're cunning. Actually, if you want to do
Miriam does
historical,
not
you can do
know.
historical.
Okay. I also have religious lore.
Ole is not at the Cune.
Boom, Hagram with the knowing shit.
Yeah, I used my wizard brain.
Blew mine out of the water.
Is Rheland not rolling?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was texting.
God damn.
Sorry, I was panicking about how I gave my blood to a blood mage.
That too.
Stop sexting people. Jesus. Okay, so
Once you
Hagram,
start, come on.
Hagram and Amek are both able to recall that that in 2 weeks it's basically the sort of climactic end of the of this festival, and it's like the actual day that supposedly that Orlais was founded.
Oh, right. And 50 years ago, there was a massive riot. It was awful. Blood in the streets. Everywhere.
And with Amek's 6 on the dragon die, Amek knows through some sort of through looking through his farmer's almanac that there's going to be a lunar eclipse on that night.
A lunar eclipse should fall upon that evening.
Oh, what's that?
It's when the moon disappears.
No, where is it going?
Goes away. No one really
You know,
knows.
I've
the
only
rest
been
of it.
above ground for about 6 years.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
What's a moon?
You've seen the moon, or
It's the big white
No.
ball in the sky at night.
the big shiny thing in the sky at night.
You mean the sun?
No,
night.
no, at night.
You mean the night sun?
Yes, the night
Sure,
sun.
yeah, we call it the moon.
Oh, that's a weird name for it, but okay.
It is kind of strange. I never thought about how it rhymes with coon before.
Oh,
Amek slowly
Is
looks
it-
over at Niram.
Niram, is it your doing?
Unfortunately,
Niram just walks
He just-
away.
AFK, so he does not dignify any of this with a response.
Niram just his soul leaves his body to go fight something.
It's totally in character for him to just be silent in response to that.
Oh, he doesn't want to tell us.
The lunar eclipse can have can it have effects on magic? I bet it can.
Of course it can. Even I know that.
Roll cunning magical lore or arcane lore, rather. Or is there magical lore one too? Whatever. Amek, you've heard stories that it totally can. I mean, eclipses are crazy shit. Nobody really knows what those are.
Yeah, I mean a dragon eats the moon and then spits it back up a few minutes later.
That's crazy. I love it.
Hagram, you do know that there are usually, like, with an event like that, because there's so much, because people expect some things to go, like, be weird when there's, like, a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse, it can have an effect on the fade, which then does have an effect on magic.
Oh, that's right. We haven't even gone to the fade yet.
So I know about the science behind about why shit is fuck.
Yeah. You still don't know what makes the lunar eclipse happen, but yeah, you know about that part.
Well, wizards did it, not don't. Who knows?
But you're the wizard that did it.
Oh no! I didn't mean to. Come back, Moon.
So, this is bad news.
Well,
They're planning something on the evening, and there will be a lunar eclipse, which means that this festival will have to take the opportunity of this festival to try and find a way to disrupt whatever ritual they're planning.
yes, that's all very important, but what about me?
Wow.
And what about me book?
Look,
Well,
Kenneth already broke in there once. Maybe if we could get somebody else's blood, we could switch that vial with mine. So she still thinks she has something over me, but but I can move freely.
You should get your blood back, Egram says.
It's
but
conceivable we could switch it for the pig's blood or something of that sort.
that'd be great.
Why is Rheland in this sty?
No,
This
there are
kid's rolling in
lesions.
mud.
They get it.
Rheland becomes extremely offended at the idea of replacing his blood with a pig's.
Yeah, no, it's gonna
How
have to
dare
be. It's gonna have to be somebody as good as me.
Don't worry, it'll be a
So
noble pig. It'll be a very noble pig.
We're not going to go and bleed some random person just because you made a mistake.
But I don't understand. What does me family blacksmithing secrets have to do with what's coming up?
I don't know.
You're a mage.
That's a good question. What does it have to do with anything?
I don't know your family's blacksmithing secrets, so
Well, neither do I.
Did
Well,
Rheland
why didn't
mention
you
her
read
whole
that
plans?
book any of the time that we had it with us?
Did Rheland actually mention like her plans, or is he still complaining about the blood thing?
Oh, right. No, I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Okay.
Oh, maybe tell us, Steve.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Oh, yes. I also found out about her plan.
Oh, well, tell us about it.
Everyone's like, finally. Jeez.
It's like
Well-
8 hours later.
I don't quite understand all the particulars
sun's
of it,
coming
but she seemed.
She's been whining about this for hours.
She seems to believe that somehow she can enslave the Darkspawn and put them under her control, so that rather than be under the thrall of the archdemons, they will answer to a power of her own choosing and essentially function as a personal army.
Well, I can't discount it after what
Nero.
Blacktail accomplished.
Niram, with your cunning military lore test, you know that Darkspawn gear is really shitty.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that, in fact, Nira will say, you need to equip an army.
Or you just need an army with massive numbers who don't know death, fear, or pain.
And if you equip them with superior, say, Craw Crusher weapons,
Well, they are
Oh.
quite superior.
Superior to what they use.
Quite superior. Look at Niram's armor. It's so pretty.
It's got
Like a wheel
ribbon.
falls off
I
of
hope,
it.
I hope the Crawcusher weapons are all like our relic quests for our shit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to grind fates for some
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
oh no.
I don't follow. What's
It's
all,
okay.
like,
It's
what are we
alright.
talking
No,
about?
it's alright. It's
Don't
a
worry,
Final
don't
Fantasy
worry.
14 thing.
But
Instead, we just have to do Final Fantasy X, where we have like chocobo races and there's birds running into us.
And you have to do Final Fantasy 11, where you guys have to get 65 people together to go into an alternate dimension every week for 2 years.
Fuck.
Or
That
we
sounds
have to
really
do
fun.
Final Fantasy role-playing system where I don't know anything about.
It's terrible.
The less you know.
How
the better.
about I just get 500 marks and then call it a day?
No. So
Get
anyway,
out.
so I don't see how one blacksmith is going to be able to do it. So I got a feeling my books aren't here anymore.
Very likely.
Oh.
Arista starts crying.
Crying into his beard.
Do you think she was
Doesn't
in
have a beard
cahoots
anymore.
with that other dwarf? What was his name? The master of the house who wanted us to get the book in the first place.
Something with a D, wasn't it?
Yeah. How's Delac? Delac. I think it was Delac. Was it Delac?
Something like that.
Sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
I bet House Delac has your book, Egram says. I bet he finally got it after all these years.
It's conceivable, but it seems that the person who has it is Absalom. But it could be related. I mean, it's entirely possible that Dulac is working with these people. That may be one of the reasons he wanted the book so badly.
He's the merchant guy, right?
He was the dwarf that
Delac
hired
was
you
the
when
dwarf.
you went to Orzammar.
Absalom is a shadowy, nebulous figure who may or may not be the merchant.
Wait, was he? I thought that was Dulac.
No.
Oh.
Then when you left Orzammar, you ran into that merchant.
Oh yes,
Who wanted
one
to
other
get the
thing.
books off of you.
She also wants me to spy on all of you and report to her regularly.
Well, that's a given, but seeing as
Yes.
you gave her your blood, she can actually just make you do that.
That's a thing that can happen?
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
Magic.
What else can she make me do?
Anything.
Ron just frowns the longest, largest frown in the history of Orlais.
Just literally anything.
Have you met a wizard before? Says Egram.
We have got to get my blood out of there.
Yeah, we do.
Oh
Now
no!
we need another way to get her out of that room, and
Alright, what we do is we have Arresta try and seduce her and give her his blood while we're getting Rheland's blood.
And then he can just magic resist whatever she tries.
Yeah.
Why is he in a pig pen? Did they replace this with pig blood?
Nope. He's just in there.
He's just rolling around, cleaning himself.
Giggling.
alright. Well, we're going to.
It's
probably have to
fine.
do
I'm
this
sure
pretty
she
soon.
leaves her office several times a day.
That's not like there's a privy in there.
So I have a question. Did Kenneth reveal the key?
Not yet. They're well. Are we in a private place? Where
Yeah,
not
we're
being...
in. Well,
You're
we're
in your part of
barracks.
the barracks. Having a confab.
We're hanging out in our sweet dorm room, talking
Yeah,
about stick hockey.
I'll slip the key out of my sleeve then, out of my glove.
She has
What
a
the
big key.
fuck does that unlock? The Empress's crotch?
I don't know.
You're not her type, Rheland.
Damn. It's okay, I don't think she ever takes off that mask anyways.
I wonder if Henri is her type.
No.
No, wait a minute, she has to
Literally
have
the
at least
opposite of her
one...
type.
She has to have at least one loveless marriage to produce an heir.
Well, so we need someone who is skinny, dark-haired, and not charming. Pegram!
What?
We just shove Amek in there. Just lock the door behind him.
Wait, are you trying to get Hagram to seduce the Empress?
Well, I don't think my frills are up to the task.
There's only one way to find out, my friend.
Maybe if we dressed him up like a woman.
Why are you having Hagram seduce the Empress?
Back to
don't
the
know.
forest all over again.
I mean, if you want to try, you can go right ahead.
Yeah, let's do it.
Player-directed adventure, sure, okay.
We're all gonna take a crack at her. Who's the father? We'll find out next week.
Yeah, we just want to take over the Orlesian Empire through our descendants. Is that such a problem?
What? What?
What? No, but seriously, we need to do something about Rheland's stupid blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do.
That's a problem.
Rheland, go buy a mask.
And buy some blood while you're out.
You don't just buy
Just
a mask.
hands him some pocket change. Shoot.
But go get whatever it is you need to get a mask, and I don't know. We have to figure out how to get back in there. Actually, no. Before you do that, do we know where she's keeping the blood?
Nope.
Can I use
find that
his
out.
blood to find where they're keeping the rest of his blood?
No.
You're gonna find it all over the countryside, all of his little bastards.
Oh,
Oh my.
Oh no.
No.
All right.
my guess is it would either be
If you
on
were
her
looking-
person or in her office.
If you were looking for his spilled blood, you'd find like a big splotch of it back in Rheland first.
Yeah. All right. But Kenneth, you didn't see any vials of blood while you were in her office, did you?
Not to my recollection.
Nope.
Probably keeps them on slides behind her AC unit.
I get it.
I snuck that key out of there. I found those notes. There's a bunch of drawers, and she has a short sword in a drawer.
Well, yeah, it just makes sense. You have to have a sword.
Yeah, you got to. I've got one in my
It's
pants.
locked.
I don't know.
Look, she's fucking crazy. Okay,
She
we've
is-
established that.
She is irrational. So, you got a key from there.
I found it in a book.
Mages.
Can we make a copy of that key, Arista?
Oh, probably, yeah. But I was going to say, can't you, use your magic to find out where the key goes?
No.
No.
I don't believe
Not
so.
really.
Well, try it anyway. Let's waste some time.
It would work. It might work if the lock and the key were made from the same metal,
Ah, sympathy.
but
Does that mean
It's just-
Aresta can just pick it up and be like, "Ooh, I sense metal.
no.
It's my earth sense. Let's go, guys."
He rubs his finger along the edges and goes, "This went into a lock."
No,
He's like, I don't know what this is. But yeah, okay, I'll make a copy in the morning.
Looks like these secrets are about to get unlocked.
Please stop talking now. We don't like your jokes, Amek.
Well,
And where do you get sunglasses from? I don't understand.
I just closed my eyes. My eyelids are tattooed.
Oh, it's quite, Well, anyway.
Arrested does not appreciate the traditional pre-bedtime pun.
Yes, let's have a nap, I guess.
Okay,
Let's
so
all-
you guys all go to bed.
I do
Or
want to point
do
out
you?
something.
What's up?
If, this lady is as crazy as Amek and Rheland says, and I'm sure they get, a nod immediately from that.
And Kenneth.
And Kenneth.
And
If
Aresta's nodding also.
He just doesn't want to feel left out.
Yeah. If you took something from her room, what makes you think that she's not going to notice, immediately?